What is up, ladies and gents? We are back, and in today's video I'm just going to show you what a day would look like ordinarily once you basically do this for NA. What Throne and Liberty, a day in the life of someone playing Throne and Liberty, what your dailies look like. So here I'm just accepting contracts. I have a bunch of armor stones already, a bunch of weapon stones and everything. Like, I'm pretty much good. The only thing I'm running out of right now is these materials right here. Personally, though, I would say the best investment is to just buy the rubrics on the market and then just farm these armor stones at 7 or 8 apiece, because at level 50, these are some of the best items to get because you get like 1.3 of an item. What that means is, like, when I fuse them together, I can get these materials much better, because you get 3 of these, but it costs 5 to make 1 purple, versus the armor, it costs 5 and you get 7 of them. So it's a better rate of return. So again, like, I'm low on resources, so I'm trying to farm for these materials here, and now I have a good chunk so I can start farming a lot of stuff to sell. So I got my contracts. I'm gonna go ahead and start doing them. Let me double check that danger isn't in there, so we're good. We can go to this area, it should be safe. So you get about 10 contracts. I'm only doing 7 right now just to keep it simple, but it shouldn't take you more than about like 30 minutes a day to finish all this stuff. I'm not going to cut or do anything. I'm just going to show you the whole raw take. But if you don't have the Silesium Blessing, you can only do 5 contracts at a time. So you definitely want to pick easy contracts, because it gets kind of boring. So the quicker you do these, if you can stack them, then it's faster. For example, I can defeat multiple, like, for example, I can get multiple of the same contract, like maybe 2 or 3 at most. If you have 7, it's a lot easier to refresh your contracts, so you can probably stack a little bit more. So let's see, defeat sluggish zombies. But yeah, it's not gonna take too long. But I'm not going to be monotonous either, where I'm just going to just talk throughout the whole thing. Oh, well, I got lucky. Look at that. This is one of my contracts. Sometimes you might get lucky and not have to wait because someone's already done it. But look at that. I just completed a free contract. Normally, you'd have to wait to do that one, but I got really lucky there. So a good thing to do to pair with your contracts is, if you have like a weapon mastery item, you can go ahead and buy that as well while doing contracts, so that way you can level up your mastery in the background. Unfortunately, I don't have any of those right now, so let's see if I have anything else. Nope, I don't. So the other thing too is, if you are level 50, you are going to be receiving 900 dungeon tokens. And if you're doing tier 1 dungeons, you will be able to do 3 dungeons at a time, because it costs 300 of the tokens to clear. If you do tier 2 dungeons, it'll cost you 450. So right here at the top, you can hold up to 4,500. But that may change in the future. We'll see, because I did see something in the TNL meetup on the 22nd, which was a couple days ago. I think it was, yeah, it was yesterday. So that might change. So I have 2 contracts left. I'm going to go ahead and just skip this next part. I'm going to go straight to the castle to show you what's next. So after you're done doing your 10 contracts, to give you an idea of what that was like, you're going to head over here and go to any contract merchant. Every single day, you're going to get these contract coins here, and you're going to buy every single item here. You can buy this too if you want, but I personally, since this isn't all, I don't need it anymore, so I go ahead and purchase that. And if you're in a guild, you're going to go ahead and buy these if you want to, materials if you want to. So this gives you magic thread. I think this is new. I don't remember that being there, but still pretty convenient. So like, you can spend 250, you get all these materials. The next thing that you can do is donations here. So you can donate every hour. So afterwards, once you collect everything throughout the week, I would say you can combine all the materials that you've had and go over here. So you go here and look at these. See, I can combine all these pieces into usable items for my character. Now, you don't have to do this every day, but you do want to do it at least once a week or once every 2 weeks, because these materials are stuff that you can use. So look, see, you're gonna see my Solent completely disappear because it does cost a lot of money to do these fusions. All right, so weapon stones. And just like that, I just spent about like 1.5 mil. But like that's at the end of the week. If you don't do it, you're not going to have enough contract coins. So there goes your guild merchant. And once a week, you're going to want to do this. So I'm doing it on this character. I haven't done it. I'm pretty sure I did it this week, but we'll just go ahead. There's several different regions that you want to collect at least once a week. So you see these contracts right here. You want to buy these 3. Teleport over to Vienta, I believe. Because that's like the contracts that you can get for your weekly tower dungeon. And then you go over here, same thing. Go to the Sunrise Merchant. Buy the 6 here and 6 here. So this gives you Sarvodama and Sanctum of Desire because it's in the region of Stoneguard. Now, the last place you want to visit is Castleton or Watchers. It doesn't really matter. You have your preference. I like to go to Castleton just because it's just convenient, or the other spot because that's where the contracts are. I just like coming here because afterwards I could just go straight to the PvP area. But like you get 6 here for Silly's Abyss and Shadow Crypt. So you do that once a week. And let's go back to the Watcher's Post. I personally like to go into the Watcher's Post. Some people like to go to Pure Light, but this is my spot. But once you do your 10 contracts, you do your guild contributions, and you do your 2 dungeons, you're pretty much done for the rest of the day. Because look right here, you can see 300 to cost. It costs 300 tokens to do these dungeons. So at tier 1, you can do 3 of them. You can party matchmake if you want. Right here. My recommendation is if you are going to party matchmake in NA, you want to go inside first, so that way you can control the lead. A lot of people don't know this, but you can actually be the party leader. It doesn't really mean much, but that way you don't get stuck with someone that's kind of like AFK. Let's see. So go back, co-op, and then now that I'm inside, I could party matchmake inside. The reason I want this is because I want to be the party leader. So I'm going to cancel this because I don't want to ruin this guy's lobby. So the second thing is you can only party matchmake for the tier 1 dungeons. You can party board for the tier 2s, but look at the difference in cost. This costs 450 tokens, so you can do 2 dungeons a day. 3 if you really wanted to, because people don't know this, but you can, well, most seasoned players know this, you can actually go negative with your dungeons. But as you can see, this video's only been like 8 minutes. I did about like what, 3 contracts along with everything else. Do that every day, and throughout the week you're going to collect a bunch of materials to use and spend on your character. This character is completely free to play, haven't spent a single dime. And also another thing you want to do once a week is go into your secret dungeons. Besides doing these, you already know to do these. You want to do your Gate of Infinity because they give you books, and the faster you beat these bosses, you get books to level up your characters. You can see level 5, 5, 5, 5, 5. These are going to be 5 by the end of the week, most likely. We'll see. And these are also going to be level 5 soon. And this is all free to play stuff. So, but that's just kind of an inside look of the daily activities you would be doing in Throne and Liberty. Also, the last thing you can do every 2 or 3 hours, let's show you on the map. So we have that in 3 hours here, bosses the next hour, break, another set of dynamic events, then bosses the next hour, and then a break, dynamic event, break, and that's just kind of how it goes. What that means is like you have these 2 dynamic events right here. The ones I prefer, if I were to do early game, is the peace ones, but the Dominion events and the guild events will give you resources that you can use. But hopefully you learned a little something and to kind of get prepared for release. But that's something I kind of want everybody to be doing on release. So thank you guys for watching. And as always, stay blessed.